Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Number 24.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Now it's Garnacho. Tries to play it through. Shaw. And the ball is out of play. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and...
Casemiro with a definite foul there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Camavinga. Fagioli. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it short. Valverde, brilliantly cut out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Clipped into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spread it left. Hangs in a cross. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Shaw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Garnacho. Shaw. He's a sharp little ball. It takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Still goalless. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. An instinct. Oh, smashing header! Maguire gets it clear. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Ugarte. And Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Fagioli. And it's Fagioli. And Caicedo. Camavinga. Shaw. Martinez. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Ugarte. Caicedo. And here's Son Heung-min. Camavinga. And here's Fagioli. Fagioli's cross. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back, played in with purpose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, it's not getting there. Caicedo. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ugarte. And it's Dalot. De Ligt. He won't be happy with that one. Maguire. Shaw. Garnacho. And it's Ugarte. And here's Højlund. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maguire. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Caicedo. It's Camavinga. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Lisandro Martinez clears it away. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Casemiro opts for safety. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Akanji. Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And here's Højlund. That is good strength. Garnacho. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Fagioli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Fagioli. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro.
The attendance
Bruno
for this match was
Fernandes.
70,987.
No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's good play. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. And Caicedo. And it's Fagioli. Fagioli. That has ended up in no man's land. Shaw. And Garnacho. Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Flashes it across. Jimenez tries to clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's forced to go back. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. This looks promising. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Garnacho. Number 25, Ugarte.
Played out to the
Coming
left
on
flank.
the field,
Back
number
towards the middle.
10, Matthias Cunha.
Looking
Number
tidy in
43.
possession here.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was alert to it. Valverde. And Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super find. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
I'm very glad
Well, that's
to
it from
say
us.
that I will
Thanks
be
very
joined
much,
by
Jim.
someone
It's a very good
special
day to
in
you
announcing
from both
today's
of us.
event.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim
Everyone,
Begley.
please welcome the
Cheers,
two
Peter.
sides.
It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And now,
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
So we're up and running. Can he get it through?
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
𝗟𝗩𝗙𝗘, Messi. And he's forced to go back. Caicedo. 𝗟𝗩𝗙𝗘. And it's Valverde. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Son Heung-min, clipped into space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. 𝗟𝗩𝗙𝗘. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary. Robertson. And he goes cross-field. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson, and here's Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. Jimenez. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour played now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Caicedo. And Fagioli. And here's Son Heung-min. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Robertson gets good distance on it. Knocks it into space. Played in. Bullish header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Camavinga. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's a little loose. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong
So it's
opinions
been
on the
even
first
so
half?
far.
Well, it's been
Which way
nothing
will
but
things go in the
frustration,
second half?
really, Peter. I
Ours,
think
of
the team
course.
as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Good ball, good take. Camavinga climbs up big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Robertson, and it's Son Heung-min. And he's picked it up out wide. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Chosen to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency. and they can get right back into this.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Deep cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
The goal scorer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 24.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Son Heung-min. Camavinga out towards the flank. And that has put paid to that. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Ball driven towards the far post. And that was very necessary. Camavinga. Fagioli. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here. And it's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Coming on the field is number 6, substitution.
Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson. Caicedo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Jensen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
In with the challenge. Fagioli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? Cross from Robertson. There's the header! He scores! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
It's a really well-measured ball. Could try cutting inside here. He's having a go! Oh, bang on target.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. And good afternoon all.
Won't we?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's away we go then. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Brooks. Tavernier. Brooks. Tavernier. Now it's Brooks. Smith is onto this. 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. It's a threatening ball. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's managed to get free. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Son Heung-min. Brooks. And it's Adams. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Spread it left. 𝗟𝗓𝗓 could try cutting inside here. Son Heung-min.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And Akanji.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tavernier. Bournemouth trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Brooks. Adams. Oh, that's a key interception. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. Over to the left. Swings it across. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Semenyo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread out to the left. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗓. Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Valverde. And the return pass for Messi. Adams. Can he spark a counter here? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tavernier. And here's Semenyo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And this is Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kluivert with the cross. Jimenez tries to clear. Deep cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Crossed in once more.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Jimenez. And it's Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Valverde. This is Jimenez. Akanji. And Fagioli. Akanji. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Adams. Looking for options for movement. Brooks picks it up out wide. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Camavinga. Semenyo. Tavernier. Kluivert. And it's Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kluivert is offering a wry smile there.
Brooks goes short. Brooks flings it across. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Valverde. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And Fagioli. And it's Robertson. Brooks. Adams. Tavernier. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Adams. Son Heung-min. Robertson. Fagioli. Caicedo. Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. Tavernier. Adams. Oh, they could break here. He's through here. Adams is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fagioli. And it's Camavinga. Great vision. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Bournemouth choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 9, Evan-Nielsen. Number 16, Tavernier. Coming on the field, number 32.
Jimenez spots it and intercepts.
Number 26, Unal.
Valverde.
Number 4.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ouattara. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Kane. Caicedo. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he can clear it away. Semenyo. Unal. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Caicedo. For Valverde. Now it's Messi. And it's Valverde. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Aimed beyond the defence. Senesi. Nicely weighted ball. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
So
A very good evening to one and all.
Square.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And now, lining up for
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So it's down to business here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And it's skewed away. And he's been shifted off it. Messi, and he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now the ball in. Cleared without hesitation. Vifa. Over to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Kane! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. And it's big chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Caicedo does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still goalless at the moment. Jimenez. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Jimenez. For Valverde. Caicedo. Akanji. Fagioli. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. For Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And this is Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Opts for safety. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Veltman. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fagioli. Now it's Kane. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Messi! And got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Valverde. Messi. That's very neat.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Caicedo. Caresses it through. And this is Messi. And this is Kane. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi, delivered in. And he's cleared it back out. 5 minutes till the break. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Face to face with... He's having a shot! He's scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Played out wide. Valverde crosses.
There will be
That has been knocked clear.
Time.
Nicely spread. Veltman providing an outlet on that flank. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga. And Fagioli. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the left flank. Veltman. Now then, the ball's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And the through ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's nice.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their...
It's Kane! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Thinks about the shot, swings it across, tries to get it clear. Brighton making another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
He's on it, can shot, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Valverde.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Has a look and plays it forward. Messi!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mitoma. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's picked out the run. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mitoma. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fagioli gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fagioli was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And it's Vifa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely worked. And that has been cleared. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
It ended on as even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the attacker, 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘, can be considered a bit of a late bloomer, Peter. It took him a while to find his best position, but now he's really made a name for himself as a striker. He's got bundles of energy and certainly knows where the goal is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And the shot! There it is! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gonzalo Guedes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jimenez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. Messi goes short. Messi receives it in a wide position. So it's going to be another corner. Messi with the short one. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. And here's Son Heung-min. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's played in. That's a decent clearance. Gonzalo Guedes gets good distance on it. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Akanji.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Camavinga. Oh, super ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Kane. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And that has been clubbed away. Gonzalo Guedes. Wolverhampton finding their passes. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Caicedo. Hwang Hee-chan. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hwang Hee-chan surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Messi. And the ball is out of play. Wolverhampton look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Camavinga.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gonzalo Guedes. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the throw. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Swings in across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets to show off his quick feet. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Now the cross. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Kane.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
𝗟𝗓𝗓 Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass is just off target. Pinged towards the front line. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 𝗟𝗓𝗓. 𝗟𝗓𝗓. He's got away with one there. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Wolverhampton looking to pass their way through. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
𝗟𝗓𝗓. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Fagioli. Here's Kane, who's looking wide. Caicedo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Son Heung-min. Good driving run. Son Heung-min!
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, he's got space here. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 5, number 32, Arias.
Jimenez.
Coming on the field, number 33,
Fagioli.
number 39, number 27.
That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Opts for safety. Wolverhampton clearly now in lead preservation mode. 𝗟𝗓𝗄. Doherty. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗄 for Gonzalo Guedes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
There you
and
have it,
my
a
co-commentator,
fine
Jim
win for our
Beglin.
boys.
A very good
This is
evening
just
to you
what we
all.
like to see.
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's James. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind this guy, Levi Colwell.
Palmer! Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Cucurella. Now it's Fernandez. Cucurella is wide and looking to get onto this. That has been knocked clear. Played it again. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cucurella. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Camavinga. Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. James, played into space, spread neatly. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Quality ball. And this is Messi. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
For Arsenal, after 22 minutes is number 17, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Palmer. Threads one in. James has it in a wide position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Badiashile. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Palmer. James gets into some space. Good ball, good Pedro Neto! And that is doing no harm at all. Camavinga. No, he's not getting his way this time. Valverde. Caicedo. Fagioli. Arsenal finding their passes. And it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Fagioli. Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Son Heung-min. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a shade optimistic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the through ball. Pedro Neto. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Akanji and Caicedo. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Kane. Now it's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Played out to the right. And here's Camavinga. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked
First
up
half is
very
up
well
and
and
things
has
are
been
looking
organised.
good.
Hence
Let's
their
hope for
position.
another good
They
show
can
in the
afford to
second
be
half.
a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. This looks promising. Now it's Fernandes. Caught offside that time. And he's been shifted off it. Fernandes. Lavia. And here's Neto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jimenez can get it clear. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Pedro Neto! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Robertson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get on the end of this? Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kane, out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Now it's crossed into the middle. James. Palmer. He's right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Robertson receives a little shot at goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Robertson tries to clear.
Substitution.
They've played it short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 44. Fagioli. Coming on to replace him.
Engages and forces him off the
6.
ball.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Messi, and the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now he's off and running.
Number 19.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Can he get it through? Valverde could try cutting inside here. Cucurella.
Nkunku.
Now it's Jackson. Now it's Nkunku. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. Kane. Robertson gets into a good position. Cross from Robertson.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer powering forward here. Robertson. And here's Messi. Valverde. Great ball, and he's in here. Crosses it in.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Opts for safety. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Palmer. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Fantastic win for the boys today.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.